Hi, my name is Melanie Batak, and I chose to do my informational speech on the top 3 most popular sports in America and their origin stories. Most everyone knows about sports like football, soccer, baseball, volleyball, etc. However, not everyone is aware of how they came to be. The top 3 most popular sports, according to data I have found using statisticsandData.org, is football, basketball, and baseball, in that order. According to a survey administered to sports fans, 74.5% watch football, 56.6% watch basketball, and 50.5% watch baseball. With all of these percentages, I wondered how many actually knew the origin of sports and how many watched unknowingly of how they came to be. With the question posed, I began research to better understand myself how the top 3 popular sports in America came to be what they are today. So the first most popular sport amongst sports viewers is football. It is more properly known as Gridiron football. In a History.com article, I found that Gridiron football is closely related to rugby and soccer. It's like a hybrid. It originated at universities in North America in the late 19th century, and players from Princeton and Rutgers held the first intercollegiate football contest in New Brunswick, New Jersey. At the time, the sport was played as a rugby-soccer hybrid, like I said. The transition from this kind of game to football, as we know it today, was created by Walter Camp. He is also known as the father of American football. Camp played halfback and was team captain for Yale, and he shaped football and was a guiding force on the rule board of the Intercollegiate Football Association, also known as the IFA. The National Football League was founded and professionalized. The National Football League founded and professionalized the sport. The sport has continued to grow in popularity since. The second most popular sport in America, according to History.com, is basketball. It originated from a PE teacher named James Naismith. He was 31 years old when he created the sport in Springfield, Massachusetts. At the International YMCA Training School in 1891, due to weather, students were unable to play outside. James wanted to create a sport engaging for his students that would give them exercise and occupy a bunch of them at one time. He went to the janitor of the school and asked for 2 boxes. Instead, the janitor came back with 2 peach baskets, like baskets you pick up peaches with, and James had to use those. James attached the peach baskets to the top of a 10-foot balcony, one across from the other. The object was for the 2 teams to get the ball into their team basket. The first game was extremely violent. Like, one student had a black eye and another student was knocked out. It was extremely violent. James tweaked the rules and eventually came up with 13 original rules of basketball, which sold in 2010 for $4.3 million. Eventually the rules changed, however the object of the game stayed the same and created a multi-million-dollar televised basketball series called March Madness. The NCAA March Madness tournament includes 68 of more than 1,000 college teams and seats tens of thousands of spectators. The third and final most popular sport in America is baseball. According to a History.com article, in 1907, A.J. Spalding, a former Major League Baseball player, was questioned about the origin of baseball, specifically if it originated in the U.S. or in the United Kingdom. The commission used evidence that was weak from a man who claimed to have went to school with a man named Abner Doubleday. They came up with the origin story and it just stuck. A made-up origin story and it stuck. It was a myth. The story that he created baseball in Cooperstown, New York during the summer of 1839. However, this is very untrue. The true origin story is more complex than the Doubleday legend. It dates back to the 18th century with the 2 English games, rounders and cricket, being its ancestors. By the American Revolution, variations of the game were being played on school grounds and colleges. In September of 1845, a group of New York men founded the New York Knickerbockers Baseball Club. Amongst them was a volunteer firefighter and bank clerk by the name of Alexander Joy Cartwright. Cartwright created a new set of rules that would form the basis for modern baseball, calling for a diamond-shaped infield, foul lines, and a 3-strike rule. He also created the rule where you cannot tag people by throwing a ball at them because that was extremely dangerous. In 1846, a game of baseball was played by the Knickerbockers against a cricket team, and baseball was born. In 1912, the first Major League Baseball stadium open, and as of 2023, there are 30 stadiums across the country and one in Canada. In 2024, according to Fox News, the Professional Baseball League reported an overall revenue of $11.34 billion US. In order to obtain all of my information, I had to use several websites, so I cited them all on my outline that I will also submit with the speech. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please email.